We need a reason why this wasn't handled correctly. Why?
We called a public meeting in response to a local improvement project that we've initiated in the town of Bracebridge. As a result of initiating the program, there was a lot of public concerns that were identified. This project relates to the installation of sewers in Westvale and McCrank areas in the town of Bracebridge again. And so this public meeting, what we call it an open house, is really in response to the concerns of the residents.
On December 4th, a letter was sent from District of Muskoka saying that we will be receiving sanitary sewers. Not you could receive sanitary sewers, but we will be receiving sanitary sewers. And the cost on your property is $12,251.36. Out of the blue, we were informed that we are unilaterally receiving sewers. Nothing wrong with the system we have now, no reason to do it, just out of the blue, they've decided on their own to do this project. We were only given a few days before the December 17th meeting. We did a petition. We only had 11 days. We only had 4 days to decide to get 2 delegates to go to the December 17th meeting and present. If other delegates had already been picked, we wouldn't have been able to speak at all. Well, that's undemocratic, and that's another thing that was totally unacceptable about how this was handled by the district.
When we initiated this local improvement process in December, we didn't technically meet all the requirements that we were supposed to follow to notify the public on how this process works. Notice has to be provided in a very specific form, and the most important part that we fell short on is notifying you in terms of your rights to petition against this process. So having said that, I apologize for the error. It means that officially from a legal standpoint, there is not a local improvement process initiated from this point on. We did receive a petition. We confirmed that 65% of the population that were affected residents were actually not in favor of this proposal. It comes down to cost. I mean, we all have a budget, and here the district is taking an approach where literally we are imposing fees on the residents that they may or may not have the ability to pay for. And but it's done in response to policy. It's done actually in conjunction with the town of Bracebridge Road reconstruction project, because the timing of it will save the public $760,000, which is a lot of money, of course. So we hear all sides of it, and perhaps we need to make adjustments to our program in response to the concerns that are identified by the residents, and we're prepared to do that.
The cost in the letter is $12,256. The actual cost, including from the street to our house, and a lot of other costs, our taxes go up, the water and sewer goes up. The total cost, believe it or not, is $19,000, which wasn't anywhere in the letter. Plus, on top of that, $1,500 every year on top. Well, a brand new sewer septic system is around $15,000. So basically, even if you didn't count the $19,000 right off the bat, first year they want you to pay $19,000. $1,500 per year is equivalent to a whole new septic system every 10 to 15 years. Well, septic systems last 30, 40 years, so that's crazy.
We're basically presenting the options that District Council will ultimately consider in terms of how to move this forward. You know, are we going to cancel the project? Are we going to look at other options? That's primarily what the meeting is about. We can speak to the technical considerations. We have all our engineering staff here to talk to the public in terms of answering specific questions in the open house, and we're looking forward to doing that. So the district has options that we could finance this for over a 10 to 15 year period. Those are the things that we want to discuss with the residents tonight. And perhaps those are things that we need to adjust in our program as well, just to make them more affordable for area residents. And more importantly, we're here to hear what the concerns of the residents are so that we can take that information forward to District Council and say, this is what the people have said.